Welcome to Encouragement Thursday for April 22nd, 2021. I'm so glad that you're tuning in today. This month, we've been growing in emotional intelligence by looking at the 4 components of EQ. So let's get going. So far, we've been looking at self-awareness in week 1, self-management in week 2, and social awareness last week. Last week, you discovered that by knowing how others feel and how they experience your presence, it really does make a difference. I call that the power of presence. And by being present and aware, you can have a positive impact on other people. This week, I'm excited to talk to you about the 4 components of emotional intelligence, and the 4th one is relationship management. This is my sweet spot, as you know, as I've written a whole book on how to manage your relationships, and we will talk more about that a little later. For this week, I want to zero in on the importance of managing your relationships with an intention and in a healthy way. Here are 3 ways that I know you can grow healthy relationships and manage them well. So first point is simply invest the time. I put relationship management right into my schedule. In fact, I color code my schedule, and connecting is one of those colors that I have. So if I don't see a lot of green in my calendar, I know that I'm neglecting my relationships. And of course, you want to have the most important ones that get the most important time or the most time. You know, the quality time is found within quantity time. If I see lots of green in my calendar, I know that I'm making the investments that in my relationships that are needed. It seems people think relationships will just kind of take care of themselves. No, that does not work at all. They need to be developed and managed, and that takes time. Secondly, keep your promises. Every broken promise undermines your relationships. It undoes management. It's almost like unmanagement. When you break a promise, it undermines it. It is good to be proactive in fulfilling promises by thinking ahead before you make them. Ask yourself, can I actually fulfill this promise that I've made? You know, far too often I see people make promises because they're trying to keep peace in the moment, or they're trying to settle somebody down, so they make a promise, but they never follow up. This kind of hurt in a relationship is bad management. And so I want to encourage you today to make sure you keep your promises, and do that by simply managing those promises. Finally, get educated. Learn as much as you can about how to have healthy relationships at home, at work, both personal and in business. You need to know how to manage those relationships. So take a course, hire a coach, read a book. Oh, hey, I provide all 3 of those services. You can buy a book from me, you can hire me as a coach, or you can take one of my workshops and master classes and learn all about how to have healthy relationships. So being intentional in growing in what I call relational intelligence is the best management that you have for your relationships. So this week, I encourage you to grow your emotional intelligence through relationship management. Invest the time, keep your promises, and educate yourself so that you can grow emotionally and you can enjoy those relationships, as they are the source of all life. Everything flows out of relationship. Because if you can put these 4 things into action, you are absolutely going to see growth in your emotional intelligence, and you're going to see and be able to manage your relationships far better. It'll be so good. As there are 5 weeks in April, next Thursday at 10 a.m., I'm going to be doing a live event for Encouragement Thursday. You won't want to miss this special edition of Encouragement Thursday, as I'm going to dive deeper into the subjects I've been talking about the last few months. And I want to just open it up to questions, and so you can bring your questions and comments on that live event. You're welcome to join me. Remember that my book, Relationship Matters, is out, and so you just go to markgordon.ca, order book, and you can get ebooks, you can get paperback or hardcover. And I really encourage you to buy a copy for a friend and get the tools into their hands. All these Encouragement Thursdays basically are coming out of stuff I've written in that book. And so it goes into much more depth. So now go and encourage somebody today. You could even share this video with them, or text them, email them. Just encourage somebody today. Listen, the world needs encouragement. Maybe think about somebody you haven't done encouraged for a long time, and just give them some encouragement this week. So we'll see you next week at the live event. I can't wait, and have a great week.